Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream of Blasphemous. Hope you're doing well as always. So on our last episode we did a lot of backtracking since I got access to the three tongues, which allowed me to traverse the root system, which I couldn't do before. Then I more or less went back through the entire map. I got this weird chalice thing down here, which allowed me to get to this mea culpa statue. So I spent a significant amount of time hunting down those enemies and just kind of combing back through the areas that I'd been to previously and found a decent amount of things. Now, towards the end of the stream, I did fight Isadora, and I actually defeated her. And that's more or less where I ended things right there, which is why I've got this nifty little outfit on now. So just a cosmetic skin thing, so now that I've defeated her, I think that was pretty much all I wanted to do at that point of the stream. So I'm thinking of now going back to the library and going in through that secret door, which the keykeeper had told us about. Now, I think he was in this room. Yeah, the library negated word. So we'll go to this one and then head that way. All right. So Asanex, MT, Stella, Metal Wolf, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Blessed be the miracle, thank you. Oh yeah, and then somebody was saying that the eye that I got from beating Isadora can be given to this guy, so let's see how that goes.
Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one full of clemency.
Well, apparently not. So yeah, I did try to give the eye thing to the guy in the frozen lake, but that didn't really accomplish anything. Oh yeah, and I went to double check this thing over here. The dog's here finally. Sweet. I wonder if that's it. Metal Wolf, you're certainly not late. No, you pretty much said that right before the stream even started. So we put the dog. He's a good boy. All right, so he has closed up shop. We got a couple extra bone or tears from the bones, and so I may as well start donating now since I've only got like one more tier of things to get left from the mea culpa statues. I forgot how annoying this is. Just gonna donate like 3,000 for now. So I've donated 4,000 total. All right. Hey, Madly, welcome back in. How's it going? So I don't know if you stuck around because you said you were leaving like so many times, but I did eventually defeat Isadora at the very end of my stream. So, right. I want to go to the hand and then visit the library. And then after the library, I'm thinking of going up to the to access that part of the cathedral that I couldn't get to before I go up to the top left of the world to the map continent area that I don't know about. So go, wait, where am I trying to go? Oh yeah, left and then up. Oh, you can just walk through here. Never mind. No, I need to go up. That's right. Oh, so he disappears if I walk through that room. That explains much. That's right. I want to go to the top because I can't make that jump like that. You saw the lady down in Albero? Yes. Finally defeated her. That final statue gave me enough, bro. And that fall just feels so extra. I am kind of surprised that there isn't actually fall damage in this game. Because that felt like it should have been a fall to kill me. So now we can rest and then go through the secret tunnel. Nope, the secret door. Well, I guess it is kind of a tunnel, isn't it? We'll talk to him again just for poops and giggles.
The door awaits thee.
Alright.
Be careful of what sleeps beyond.
So we gave him the key, I think, so I can't read it again. Yeah, okay. Oh. You've acquired Crimson Heart of a Miura. Well, no, we got Miura's heart. No wonder why he had those complications. A strange artifact said to be found within the corpse of the fiercest of bulls. Also called the Egg of the Sovereign, the twisted features of its surface stir under the torment of its wearer, increasing attack speed when their health is low. A glint catches in its clouded eyes, the reflection of a eclipse of a foreign invisible sun, a permanent mark caused by a masterpiece that transcends all and any borders. Oh, bro, is this actually like a reference to the Miura with the eclipse of an invisible sun? I was just kind of... It absolutely is. Aw, dude. I wasn't expecting to actually get the feels a little bit from this game. Hey, Moudly, sorry. Thanks for the $2. I appreciate that. Man, it really is just a tribute to him. Ah. I was definitely not expecting that. That's very sweet. Thanks for everything, Master. Bro. Tell me why. Not of the 3 words. Okay.
Penitent one of the silent steps. Approach this face of pale gold, with empty sockets instead of eyes. You stand before the roots of the knotted tree of the 3 words. For these form the bars of my captivity. They claim that my words are false, and that mine is the face of deception.
Okay, this is a little bit of a spoiler for the Name of the Wind series that was started by Patrick Rothfuss, but will pretty much never get finished. But there's kind of also a bit of an evil tree type situation that is reminding me of this, so this is very interesting and intriguing.
And for this reason, I have been exiled from my 3 other brothers, the Holy Guardian Visages.
You gotta go for a bit. How long do I usually stream? So I stream for at least 3 hours, and if the content like has me going a little bit beyond that, then I will, until I get to like a more natural like stopping place. And then Peace Frog, welcome into the stream. You love this game and its deep lore? I am certainly enjoying the lore so far as well myself. So, yeah. I don't remember if this is the dude that was speaking in those cutscenes, but I'm inclined to say no because his face isn't red. So there might be 2 situations going on, and I'm trying to figure this out a little bit.
They betrayed me, punished me, and ripped out my eyes, so I could no longer be a witness to the truth. Now there is only infinite darkness around me. May your compassion help you in the search for my stolen golden eyes.
Ah, so already got one of those.
One of them can be found in a place inhabited by bone, ash, and song.
No, that's not true. It's in my possession. He is the father of lies. Got it.
The other can be found in a dried-up sea.
Oh no.
Which ships head to die amidst the terrible thunder.
No.
Find my eyes, penitent one. For only then will I be able to reveal my secret to you.
Do you want to give a severed right eye of the traitor? Sure. You have given severed right eye of the traitor.
Even in this place, beneath so many flaws, I am bedazzled.
Wait! This is the eye of the traitor. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, it's looking at me.
Blessed be the light whose intensity blinds, for behind it lies always a seed of virtue. Find my other eye, O merciful penitent one.
Man, maybe I should have actually reread what that golden eye said. It's looking, it really is looking. That's creepy. I like it.
Penitent one, find my other eye. For only then will I be able to reveal my secret to you.
Damn, I'm really gonna have to like come back through the lore if I want to understand this, I feel. So Scally's, welcome back in. Yeah, we defeated Isadora at the very end of last night's stream. So this gives us a bit of a direction to go. He scared me. And I am inclined to head there now, but instead I think I am going to traverse the top of the cathedral for a little bit at least. Because there was that one closed off room, which I wanted to see what was there. And then I'll probably not go to this area and then try to come back down here. Although I had thought that I couldn't access this area fully until it's able to jump in the muck. So maybe I won't come here until after I'm able to jump up to this one ladder. And then I guess before I go there, I would definitely check out the desecrated cistern for that exact same reason. So I guess I won't do that right now. But nonetheless, you know, we're halfway there. Whoa, whoa. Living on a prayer to the miracle.
The visage. At times, during the most profound silences, you can hear the gold melting within the rock, within the very roots.
If there's spoilers, yeah, guys, keep it easy because this is my first playthrough.
The visage at times.
And I do want to try to figure out as much as I can on my own. At least for a very first playthrough, so... Yeah, now I'm kind of tempted to just reread a bunch of item descriptions, but I feel like that might take too much time to find what I want to do on stream specifically. So I think I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Wow, I suck. Oh, you can just hit those books. That's right. Hit the books, kids. Stay in school. That surprised me because I forgot that I had upgraded it that far. So I'm gonna go up and then just keep continuing up. What's this? Not a oh, that's where I just was. Okay. I don't remember what they said. Oh yeah. I remembered when I first read that, even though like I didn't say anything on the stream, but it said I could hear them reading. I was like, really? No, that's interesting. And then the next line was about them muttering. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that does make sense. Keep going up. Yeah, we can't go to the right, so I need to go this annoying way. Surprised that still hit me. That one was definitely my fault. Got it. Alright, our cathedral rooftops. Sweet. So yeah, I did change my rosary beads around, so this way I should be able to cast miracles a bit more often to deal with certain annoying enemies. Oh, wait, is this the way that I actually want to go after all? Let me... Maybe. I'll figure it out. Oh, yeah, because I remember the roots were over here that I couldn't get to. Fudge. I can't pause it while I'm on the wall. That's annoying. Okay. So, wait, what is this? Oh, that's for the dead people. This is for the mist. And that's for the roots. Okay. So, note to self, don't fall into the abyss, because that will be a bad time. Okay. Hey, it's the nice lady.
Take the next of my deep pains.
Maximum health has increased. So I think that's 5 of the 6 in her chest. And then we still had a room like up there that I couldn't access or something like that. And I guess I haven't been to the left and up. So for this, I wanted to dash and hit the wall. I knew it! At least I didn't fall to my death that time. There we go. Oh, I can't go all the way up here. So... Oh, okay, this is... No, I must have been there. So I need to go to the left and then all the way up. So, I guess I could go back and heal. Actually, I think I'm alright. And note to self, don't fall into pits. So I think I'll take off the toxic mask for now, which is just a lung, and then put my thread back on, just so I don't accidentally do that. Because it's easier to remember to put on the lung than it is to deal with the pit. So we should also be able to offer this guy our new mask. But I won't do that just yet. I'll explore a bit more to the right. Oh, and that's why I couldn't go up. It's because I didn't have the mask. Okay, that totally makes sense. And I think maybe this doesn't lead to anywhere, and I need to actually get to the very top. That's starting to sound more accurate. I'm gonna leave that guy alone. Right, okay. And then to the left led to that thing. So I don't remember that what's in that place that I didn't fully clear out before. I was too slow with my block. Need to heal. Alright. I should also charge up my weapon. I forget I can do stuff like that. Okay, that explains all of that then. Alright, now we can comfortably head back. Do you want to give Embossed Mask of Crescente? Actually, before doing that, let me reread that. Because it's been a minute. Artifact found in the hands of a dead archdeacon in a dusty library. Okay. The ravages of time had taken their toll on the mind of the one I once respected like a father. He has allowed himself to be carried away by the superstition and fallacies of the village, searching for the impossible with his clouded eyes among the altars of the mother. And Dolphos betrays the trust of his most illustrious, taking refuge in the cold peaks with his host of servants, wearing his introspection as an excuse to hide his laziness and lack of faith. Only I, the one capable of ascending to the marble halls with an adequate response, remain. The forbidden volumes of these endless shelves will not resist the zeal of my searching much longer. So I wonder if the one they once respected like a father and that mention of eyes connects to the golden-eyed tree thing. I'm a little skeptical, but I'm just like, ooh, tree. Or not tree, ooh, eyes. Oh, I should probably flick the lever if I want to go up. So, if the masks correspond to the faces of the people that we've just seen, that might make sense. Wait, can't I? I guess I'll figure that out sometime. I feel like I went too high. Okay, so we should be able to drop down there. Maybe. That's annoying. Yeah, I do wish you could move during these elevator cutscenes. Oh, so we have, wait, those things there? That's a little bit weird. So if I get over there, I think I'm just going to cast my miracle. Wow, he dodged it. Well played, sir. You're a jerk. And then maybe I want to fall down that spot sometime. We're going to get ganked. I wasn't expecting that guy to charge me. Alright, so we've acquired the Mark of the Third Refuge. Which reminds me, I still need to actually go visit that girl again. I forgot. Sign of protection that prevented the suffering of its bearer. The grievous lady was wrapped in crimson mantles, a symbol of her link to the flesh of her wards. As the legend goes, the wounds of lashes, cuts, and blows received by the condemned began to appear on Socorro's body, and still she prayed for them despite all that pain transferred to her, thus freeing the condemned from their suffering. So many injuries and so much pain were transferred to her that her body began deforming and drowning completely in wounds and bleeding bruises, but without causing her death. Her cries were so deafening that the news of this miraculous event soon spread around the land. Poor lady. Okay, so that unlocked this area that would have been closed off. Hey, our final statue. The virtue of mea culpa hath ascended. Hey, we got the max level. So we need 20,000. Reaches mastery in the technique of casting blessed blood. After launching, the projectile causes a sacred explosion at the furthest point from its trajectory, causing additional damages. Damage consumes fervor. I guess I'm not even too worried about that upgrade. Oh lord, he's back. I was afraid he was going to knock me into next Sunday, aka the next room. What a maroon. He finally blocked one. Got him. Am I winning? A little bit. How's it going, Bill? Nice to see you again. Do I need to keep falling to the right? Okay. Oh. Oh, who cares? So if I fall down, this will bring me to a place that I haven't been, unless I go down there. Which I think is kind of what happened in the last place. So let me fully explore the rest of this room. Oh no, it's going to break. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, so that goes straight down. Very well. We can deal with that. And so then I do want to fall back down there and traverse all the way to the left, so that way I could go across the routes to the other side of this elevator, I'm assuming. So that's what we'll do. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, guys. I take it back, Bill. I am not winning no mo. So what do you guys think of like the new Isadora skin? I almost feel like I prefer the original. Maybe I've grown too accustomed to it. This feels... Damn. I didn't even move that much. I don't know, maybe too flamboyant for what role the penitent one has. It's not your favorite, but the blue and gold looks good. It does look good, don't get me wrong. I just don't feel like it fits the character, I guess. Don't move. And then I lift this guy up for who knows why. So that's annoying if it turns, you can hit me like that, whatever. Alright, don't screw it up. Made it. Assuming this would just bring me down there. Duh. It's a good thing I cleared out this area then. Bro, if I'm gonna have to go like, oh man, this is so annoying. I feel like I have to be missing something a little bit more obvious, because I don't think I can send this down without being on top of it. I wonder if I could drop through it. That might make sense. Let's try that. Nope. Oh, round 4. I almost did it again. You know what? Let's try to do something different. Why did I not think of doing that before? Answer is because I don't really use the charged attack very often. I think part of the reason why I don't use my charged attack more is because it requires me to stand still. And that's not always the most viable strat in a Metroidvania. Whew. Got him. Or not. I didn't get any tears. Ooh, a chest. You've acquired Cante Hondo of the 3 Sisters. Cante? I don't know how this is pronounced. A song incapable of resounding in any human throat. There was never a voice able to intone this prayer, which tries in vain to emulate the rumbling of the colossal inverted iron spiral. The cyclopean roar destroys organs and shatters bones, gravely harming nearby enemies. Bro, what is this? This sounds wild. Liberated, you 3 prayed as one. Liberated, you 3 pleaded as one. Liberated, you 3 were born as one. Free and holy, of grace divine, you are no longer 3, you are now 1. Ooh. Hold on, let me reread that. Okay. So I think that would most likely be a reference to our golden-eyed fellow. I forgot that I was going to go through like the wall like that. How was I supposed to know that other than memory? I don't think I got that baby, but that's the last baby that I needed. But nonetheless, I think this is shown... Oh, did I not save it? Okay, I did. But was it really this far down? Yeah, I guess it is. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, so I think the prayer thing was referring to our golden-eyed tree fellow. The traitor, maybe? Well, actually, I don't know. I guess it would make sense, but I don't know what that other red tree is. Good pronunciation. Cante Jodo's deep song in Spanish. Also a style of flamenco. Cool. Thank you. So, it looks like there was a ladder that extended from the floor above, so I don't feel like I need to go back to the exact spot that I was. So hopefully I'll be fine right here. Oh, did I not? I didn't go high enough. This is only the second floor. Alright, Ask Next, you gotta go to bed early tonight. Sleep well. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, man. Thank you. I thought I whiffed it. Of course. Of course. So I think falling down would just bring me into that area right below me, of course. And then I want to get my fragments here. Oh, man. They almost ended me. Oh, so that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to have seen this thing. Oh. Oh, so that wasn't a baby? It was just a, elevator thing. Okay. So that goes to there. Problem solved. So then we can go back all the way up to the top. Maybe. I don't know why I didn't grab it. Give praise for he has no equal. Oh no, I can't reach it this way. Right, so I'm just gonna warp. Because it's a little bit annoying. Need to rest. And hey Mao, welcome back into the stream. How's it going? Oh, so wow, that's really convenient. We've got our cool little hand there. I guess I need to go to the right and then up more if I can. Guess I haven't tried to do that. Ha! What a maroon, he just fell off. Where's the... Oh, the elevator's all the way at the top. I'm like, what is going on here? I was surprised to have fallen that much. I'm just going to go ahead and kill all these things because I could use the experience. Yeah, so at the end of last stream, we defeated Isadora. So I went ahead and put this on, so that way, if people were hopping in later tonight, they could see that I've done that much. How many masks have I gotten for the elevator? So far, only 2, I believe. So I don't think I can reach the top, but I may not have done the levers as high as I can. So if I can't reach the very top, I might end up going to the Forbidden Lands off to the northwest of the map from this area. Which I don't remember what they're actually called. Okay, so yeah, I couldn't go up any further. So this is all a dead end except for what's above me. So yeah, I guess we could go visit our sick lady again. I guess I should have also marked her on the map so I remembered where she was. Because I don't. Guess that makes sense why that's called the Knot of the Three Words there. Felt like she was somewhere maybe around here. Whoa. Have I killed some snake? I honestly don't remember. So I'm going to go all the way down, and then I'm going to keep going down. I guess I may as well save it at this one again. Keep going down. Then we're going to move to the right to begin with. No, it's not this way. Oh, wait. There might have been something here that I couldn't do before. I'm trying to remember. I think that's right. Although this says that I fully cleared out that spot. I actually don't remember if I did. That's cool. I don't exactly know how that worked, but okay. Alright, so we had this dude, which I didn't have the thing for yet, apparently. And I'm assuming I still don't. Catching doesn't work. So I guess I'm just going to leave the blue thing for I have no idea. I felt like Our Lady was somewhere around here, maybe lower. That's the flask thing. Wait, why wasn't this marked on the map? Or was it? Am I just blind? Wait, no, it's not marked with a red thing. Did I not interact with it? Oh, all the red mark. No, this one still has a red marking. This is fishy, guys. Whatever. So strange. Okay. Those dagger boys always look like Jar Jar to you? My fate's been overwritten? Well, at least not my save file. Will I react to lore videos about Blasphemous when I finish the game? You know what? That's a good question. I honestly didn't really think about it, because I like my work to be a little bit more transformative. And I feel like the only thing I could do if I watched a Blasphemous video would be like, oh, really, I see. And it might not really warrant it. I guess I'll talk to her again. I expect nothing to have changed, but...
Help me, warrior. Enter the portals and retrieve the crystal shards.
Whoop. All right. Crystal shard, schmistal shard. So this is the elevator thing. Did I must not have gone all the way down it. Or at least not the way that's necessary for something. Okay, I can take that off. Let me think if I want to teleport. I could take the hand back here, but I do want to explore the rest of that room again. Mao loves to see people reacting to lore. This was how you found my channel, with me reacting to TA's videos. that's a wild one to jump into, I have to admit. So yeah, with me like reacting to TA, I do know enough about the lore to feel like I could give dissenting opinions, whereas like for Blasphemous, not that I necessarily need to dissent. The thing is, like when you look at the lore of a game like this, it's hard to tell what's good lore from bad lore unless you already know the lore. And I'm at the point where I don't already know the lore to know if somebody has things right or not. Which is kind of why I wouldn't want to look at this a bit more until I have a better understanding of the game myself. I guess I should just block. Or... they look like Jar Jar? Guess I don't really see it. Excuse me. But I do appreciate you telling me that, don't get me wrong. So maybe she's in there. I wonder if that goes through their bells. I should test that sometime, huh? Aha. Gonna mark this with the person thing.
A tear has rolled off her cheek. Could it be that her torment has diminished? Ah, poor lady.
Make an offering, end her suffering. So that's right, we have the choice. Oh no, I can't cancel out to reread some things. Why could I not give her all of the offerings and then end the suffering? I don't know. Since I already gave the first one, I may as well continue the sunken cost fallacy. And then I could also just decide, depending on this. Do I want to give mark of the second refuge? Okay, so I can back off. All right, so key items. Sign of protection that protected its bearer from all harm. The pious lady of the perpetual agony locked herself in the great cathedral. Its walls a lightweight barrier compared to the constant pain that clouded her mind. But if these are all refuges, maybe I should give them to her? Yeah, I guess I'll just offer at least one more.
A tear has rolled off her cheek. Could it be that her torment has diminished? Ah, poor lady.
So before continuing, I'm going to reset the room just to see if anything changes. You see what I mean? You want me to come in stuff and give my own insight on the matter? A little bit, yeah. And then Bill said, it took you a while to realize they didn't have a strange shaped head with a trunk, just a piece of cloth draped over them. That's great. Alright, one more. Make an offering. Third refuge. Oh Lord, she vanished. She's gonna be the final boss now.
The lady. 3 penitents that communed with the miracle clamored for her refuge and protection. Those souls for which she suffered have already departed to the other side of the dream. Has the holy commandment of my lady finished?
You know what, now that I think about it, I wonder if the dream is a reference to their, like, waking life. So departing to the other side of it could just be a metaphor for death. Now, obviously, I could be completely wrong here, because it might be spelled out a bit more clearly elsewhere, but that's just kind of something that popped into my head right now.
Penitent one, whom shall I watch over now? The lady, 3 penitents that communed with the miracle, those souls for which she suffered, as the holy penitent one.
So she had 3 penitents. And that makes me wonder if they were the prisoners? So my guy has left as well. I should have killed her. Nah. Maybe. I don't know. Tough calls. Life is but a dream, yeah. Imagine it's more like heaven. I think that, I don't know. I would want to double check things, because I assume that could be the case, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was a little bit different after all. And how do I want to go through this area now? I guess I could go down and then to the hand. That's probably the easiest, huh? Okay. Go. Mildly, you killed her in your playthrough? Okay. And then found the 3rd refuge? You were like, so much for that? Okay. I mean, they might show up again elsewhere. So hopefully I didn't screw up too badly. Imagine it's like the dream and the nightmare of Bloodborne. What's this place called? The Rooftops, right? This should be it. Okay. So now that I've explored this... Damn it. I'm going to need to go the other way. That ladder is kind of a joke. Actually, this makes the most sense, doesn't it? So that way I don't continue to fall through the floor. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Anyway, now I can ring the bell. Send the elevator toward me. And then I can go rest. Oh, although why would I even want to rest here if I'm just going to be moving to the left anyway? I'm not thinking this through. Well, I guess the easiest way would be to go through the elevator path to the left of me. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just going to continue left. At least I found a decent way to deal with these things. You know what? No, I refuse. Because I was going to end up in that room regardless. Oh, I can one-shot these now? I noticed I did that earlier and I kind of thought it was a fluke. Right now we should be golden. Oh, I was not paying attention. Whew. All right. I don't know if those dudes are gonna show up again. Wall of Holy Prohibitions. So that is the bridge that we first came through. I was wondering like how, like what that was the first time I came through. Because they talked about the Ferris tree. I was like, what? But I figured it out as I was playing later on. I just didn't say anything because it wasn't relevant at that moment. So now we just continue to the left. And then we're good, I think. All right. Going up the mountain, riding some horses. The whole map is like a cylinder. Don't you mean a spiral? Oh, Convent of Our Lady of the Charred Visage. Have I seen that before? Not the thing in the background, but like the horse thing. Aha. So we can kick this down and go down below us, I guess? That's neato. Gravelord style. Hey, our final one.
Take the last one of these pains of mine, the deepest and sharpest of them all. Now depart towards the cradle of punishment, O penitent one in guilt.
Cradle of Punishment. Yeah, so I get the vibe that the Mother of Mothers may have been like the native religion before everything with the miracle. Or at least, certainly before like the pseudo-miracle, which may be present now. Okay, so we got one of these things here. So where can we save right next to a thing? I guess we could go back to El Barro. Oh no, this one's always been really easy to get. So go to the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. Just to get a save really easily. Even though I might be next to another one. You never know. You can't sit like a banana no mo? You too full? You gotta sit like an opposite of a banana. I don't know what that is. Like what curls backwards? Now thinks the Crucible could be linked to the Frenzied Flame and that the Crucible is not this natural thing. I think that becomes especially complicated depending on how back you want to put the Frenzied Flame and how it may or may not relate to something like the Elden Stars. Got another Archdeacon dude. This is a mask. Yep, Mirrored Mask of Dolphos. And so Dolphos was the lung guy, right? He wanted silver. I keep forgetting his lore. So I wonder if those three combined. Well, I guess that doesn't necessarily speak about the father. Anyway. Artifact found in the hands of a dead archdeacon in tower isolated amidst snow. They don't understand. They will not find grace amid old books and dark dreams. Grace is in purity itself, in what we can see and touch. I must study the beauty of the shining and the curves that reflect the transformed truth. I must study the art of the goldsmiths as the miracle controls their hands, creating ornaments in its image and likeness. Here in these icy rooms, they will finally leave me alone. And all three of those faces were kind of put together. I was wondering if this was going to happen.
I awake now from the silver ash that has been my cradle. The miracle calls me.
I don't know what that red face is, but silver ash that's been his cradle I mean, silver is potentially related to Dolphos. Wait a second. I did just save it over here, so okay, we will do something a little bit orthodox, I suppose. Oh no! Okay. Reverse banana, an Ananya. Every time you come to my stream, you see Midra in the bottom left, and that brings your theory to mind. Makes sense. Dolphos from Isle Delfino? Is that where he gets his gamer girl bathwater? That is a Belle Delphine joke. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and warp back. Huh? Oh, yeah. I forgot that I had to come to this area to save it. I thought I was starting back from the very first spot I started the stream in, because I was not paying any attention to the screen when I talked to that thing earlier. Oh, that was funny. Anyway, we want to go back up to this spot. Okay, that's actually not too bad now that we've got these hands everywhere. Al Delfino's in Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. You know, that was one of the Mario games that I always really wanted to play, but I actually didn't play that one. Didn't they also remake that for the Switch, or am I thinking of something else? All right, so we'll get... I've truly learned nothing, guys. Where did he go? It was released on the Switch? Okay, that's what I thought. Maybe I'll need to check that out sometime. Like, I know that one kind of got mixed reviews back in the day, but it always looked really interesting to me. Though I guess I really haven't looked at a ton of gameplay for it. Anyway, I'm tempted to save, but screw that. Let's just go ahead and give it our mask. Mirrored Mask of Dolphos. I feel like I'm missing something, though, other than the other eye. Oh, let me think about this. No, I would come here, but I can't jump in the muck. I felt like I've looked everywhere else I possibly could to make that work. And this is blocked off by, like, distance. Hey, Jose Mora, welcome into the stream. How's it going? And then there's the Hall of the Dawning. Actually, maybe that's enough reason to feel comfortable coming this way. Yeah, I guess I'll just go up. We're at the end of the game? A little bit. Hopefully not too close to the end. Right, so we got a dead body. Let's equip... That's not the thing that I need. We'll take off the Gara thing for now. In dreams I hear him speak to me, even though his words have no sound. In dreams I can see him watch me, even though his eyes are made of silver. So it's weird that Dolphos was looking into silver, but when we looked at his mask, it talks about him researching gold. And then that other tree down below of knotted words does have golden eyes. I'm scared, y'all. thinking. Alright, yeah, I guess I'm gonna move forward a little bit. It's me, but different.
Penitent one in sleeplessness, carrying the guilty sword, you have committed the most serious crimes against the Mother and her saints, against the miracle and its outbreaks. We have been entrusted with putting an end to your mission.
I feel like I've gone too far.
I, Chrysanta in penance,
oh no, damn it!
Expel you, execrate you, with the blessing of our miracle of the greatest pain. And thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
Man, I think I screwed up. Chrysanta of the Rapid Agony. So she's got that blasphemous blade, pun intended. I'm actually going to close my eyes and like let her defeat me. And then I am going to go search around a little bit more for some of those things that I might be missing. I'll just wait until like the music stops. Even if my like guilt might remain. Alright. Exemplaris excommunicationis? I don't remember if that's what it always said. I think it did. So we've definitely went through all of Hondo. I guess I haven't really visited this spot again. Then we have this. Maybe I just need to tough it out and make my way through here anyway. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go to the stupid sea. If she gets stuck in the wall, I mean, I'm not going to try to get her stuck in the wall like I want to beat her normally. So, I won't consider that a spoiler. Especially if it's like a bug that we can't control. Although maybe it can be farmed or fished for. Oh no, this is the wrong way. Echoes of Salt? Wait, where did I just go? Oh, I went Mourning and Havoc. Or Mother of Mothers, okay. So yeah, for all of you guys who are new to my streams, I do look at quite an extensive amount of FromSoft lore. So I do occasionally get questions about, or questions or comments about the state of the lore in FromSoft games. So right now, if you guys are trying to avoid some kind of spoilery discussion from Elden Ring, I'm going to answer like some of what Mao is talking about in the chat. Yeah, so these things are kind of dying at a more reasonable pace now. Let me put on my lightning res thing. Wait, where's my good lightning res? It's this thing, isn't it? Nope. Is it this? Definitely not. Oh, it's the amber eye. Okay. Oh, I guess I don't really need that. Oh, that one might be okay. Anyway, that was like the one that I was the most unsure about. So let me put on the Perpetua's protection again. Dope. That's not how you do that. I'm going to get bonked. I almost tried to cast a miracle that I couldn't. If I get hit for this, I'm going to be so upset. Okay. I am annoyed. Hate these little fake lion dudes. I don't even need to be up here. Alright, so Mao was saying, hold on, let me actually read this. A spiral incantation stabilizes the crucible current, suggesting that the crucible is not a stable spiral very much like the Frenzied Flame attacks. So yeah, as far as that is concerned, I would agree that I don't think the Crucible is like a spiral. And the way that it's supposed to normalize the Crucible current is that it rectifies it, like electrically speaking, so it stabilizes it. I hate this little triangle thing right here specifically. But I don't know if I would actually compare that to the Frenzied Flame itself. Why wasn't it charging? So this is the spot that I'm struggling with because I can't get up the one place. Oh no, this isn't it. It's the next room. Okay. Okay, so I don't even really need to worry about this room. I just need to go to the next one. I finally did my spin and I screwed it up. Alright. You love Armored Core? Actually, it's funny that I mentioned that I get really deep into the FromSoft lore, because I have not actually played any of the Armored Cores. No scoped. Is this one might just be tankier than all the others? I don't understand how these enemies work at all. Alright, so this is the annoying area, so maybe I just need to stay up at the top someplace somehow? Or we're just gonna YOLO jump? Yeah, because I can't get up there. Unless, definitely not. Unless I can make it up there somewhere, which I don't think I can. I didn't mean that. I hate those dudes. Obviously, I could have stayed still. I just didn't want to get electrified. But getting electrified would have been better than that. So, we're going to warp back. Maybe this space is faster after all. Yeah, I guess I'll warp there. But I can't get that. So I feel like I have to be missing something. I don't have all the rosary things either, so maybe I need to double check the Sistern a bit more. Yeah, right. Yeah, I read the other two comments. AC6 next stream? Unlikely. Armored Core looks a little bit more complicated than I want to like devote my brain power to. And especially while I'm streaming, like my attention gets so distracted while I like look at chat and play the game that I can't really devote my full brain power to something like that. So that still has the like penitent mark thing on its back. Okay. Modley's been playing Armored Core since the late 90s. Fires of Rubicon was to die for. You beat it 3 times. Has New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus. Yeah, I definitely know about like the true ending being a product of a New Game Plus 3 or something like that. That's Metal Wolf's favorite game series ever? Nice. So let me ignore this lady. Well, I got. Oh, so I need to go into the next room. Actually, oh, I forgot that we got this. Screw you, bro. Alright, so this changes things, potentially. Yeah, I'm higher than I've ever been. That jerk. So is this a spot that I couldn't get to before? Yes. I'm assuming. Why would I want this? This leads to nothing. They would do me like that. It's cool how I get hit while it's still invisible. So we've definitely been down there. That's where I just died. We can come back. Okay. Alright, this changes things. I actually feel like I'm making a little bit of progress now. In your face. Give me your face. There we go. Yeah, I forgot that this place also had the annoying roots. Sort of. Like, I knew they were elsewhere, but I don't think I must not have noticed this one specifically. Kind of figured this would happen. Actually, let's do this. I wonder if that'll get rid of these things. Ooh, a doorway. We must return. I saw the shadow. I saw the gold under the black waters. We must return. The sea trembles when she is close at hand. When she is close at hand. Right. Okay. Metal Wolf was first introduced to Armored Core by a YouTuber channel named Buster TBM Gameplay, and thanks to him, you've been hooked on it ever since. Get wrecked. Mildly was introduced when they were 5 or 6 and played all of them. Now you're 31. You guys have played all of the Armored Cores except for Formula Front. So I know, like, it's really difficult getting one's hands on, like, some of the earlier versions of Armored Core, and some of them even had to be imported. Maybe I'm not entirely correct on that, but yeah, like, I definitely know that was a game for, like, true diehard enthusiasts of them. You disagree with the notion that the Crucible is the origin of all life? As it said, the Crucible is once when life was blended and not the start of it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the Crucible as well, and like the whole blending of life. So one could say that the Crucible is a source of life if that life gets blended together and the blended life comes from the Crucible. I don't think there's any inherent contradiction with that idea. But with that being said, I still don't know how comfortable I would be to tie it into the Frenzied Flame, despite all of the things with Hyetta and like the One Great. Oh, so Formula Front was for the PSP? Oh, man. So maybe the PSP actually had more than a few good games? I don't know. This looks interesting. We got tentacles. So is this the giant snake monster I got spoiled on? It's a snake! We're in Sekiro land. It's got a golden eye. Serpes. It's interesting. Okay, so I can pause it to change my build around. That's neat. We'll take off this thing and the... Oh, do we have its other amber eye? A sacred tree was struck by lightning but did not suffer any damage. Its resin did not allow the lightning to escape, so it still remains in the amber nucleus, providing great protection against electrical attacks. So this can't be the same tree, right? Oh, this was the first frozen tree. The first for which we all kneeled to pray. The first in which one could see a face, pious and sorrowful among the deformities of the pale frozen trunk. One day it wept from the concavities that shaped his eyes. He wept sap so golden, so brilliant, the amber eye. So there definitely are multiple trees, so maybe as many as 3, if not more. So I know I had that one on, and then the speed one. This guy doesn't take a lot of damage, huh? Alright, so it does do lightning damage, after all, which I guess I should have expected that much. Holy guacamole. Alright, let's, maybe we can take that one back off and put these back on, perhaps. I think that heal just barely saved me, holy crap. Okay, that's not too bad. Until it bites me. So maybe I want to put on the contact damage thing after all. That's toxic. Yeah, I'm going to take this one off and then put this thing back on. I was facing the wrong way. I do no damage to this guy. This is like, this Adora fight all over again. I need to, get out of its way. Okay. I'll need to play that a bit better in multiple ways. Zoinks. Hey Stella, welcome back in. Was the PSP that bad, or was it doomed by the DS being much more popular? No, the PSP, I think, up until the Switch came out, I thought, well, maybe not the PSP, but I thought like the Vita was the greatest console ever made. And my biggest complaint about the PSP and the Vita was only that it was like a flat screen and it didn't like open. So it was a little less ergonomic than it otherwise could have been. But I think as a console, it was a fantastic piece of hardware that just received no third party, well, maybe like no first party support. So it had a very limited roster of games, and the biggest problem with it beyond that was the proprietary memory storage system was kind of god-awful. So, yeah. If you think the Crucible started to infect what life was left around, I think you'd have to explain where in the timeline such an event would happen. And obviously, like, you might have an idea for that, and this is only YouTube chat and doesn't provide the best means of doing that. Why are you facing the wrong way, bro? So I still took contact damage. Maybe that isn't technically contact damage. That lightning does a lot. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. I don't know why that doesn't hit sometimes. Yeah, maybe if you just try to avoid getting hit, that can help. Oh, I need to be doing my side attacks before I hold up. There's like a delay on dodging again that I dislike. Let's heal up now. And I guess I should also be casting my miracle a bit more. Maybe this miracle will be better. But that's more tears. Okay. Why did it turn me around? Uh-oh. That's different. This is phase 2. He's facing the other way. Oh, charge. I don't exactly know what's going on. Okay, so they're just... Okay. I tried to jump over it. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, so now we're back to normal. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Keep getting chomped. Well, that's certainly a different kind of chomp. Oh, that's annoying. Do I need to break these? Or do I just have to crouch under them? Why did it turn me? I should have blocked. I realized too late. I was in the air. Alright, so I could also put on the dodge move that makes me go a little bit further, I suppose. Let me look at my things. Attack speed and life is low. When flasks run empty, let me put on that one thing. No, I always forget which one it is. I'm thinking of the one that's supposed to very occasionally give me flasks. Ah, this one. Okay. You can't fight the 4 bosses from the first DLC until New Game Plus. Go. Go. You think it was between the fall of the dragons and before the horn scent? Well, when do you consider the fall of the dragons to be? Because that can be kind of complicated, especially with like the horn scent culture in relation to it. You think it could have been what made Placidus Sax's god abandon its age? And then that of course also brings into question like what you think of the Elden Ring and its relationship to Placidus Axe is. You never watch people play games? This is relaxing. I forgot to pick up my guilt. Ah! I needed that for my spells. Hey guys, I remembered to block. I almost panic dodged. Oh, that happened really quickly. Oh, I got stuck on him. I was trying to use the, I got stuck on him again. I was gonna say, I was trying to use my Shoryuken type move to get around that, but I like hit his head. I need to not get too close after that attack because it can bite me a little bit. So I feel like my contact thing is not helping out very much. There we go. Finally dodged another attack. I'm too close. Right. So Stipe is moving this way. Block? Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Wait for those to go away. I should probably heal. He bit me! Oh, I walked into it. So he's a lot lower this time around. I can spam a couple miracles. Oh no! I was gonna say I don't know what he's doing. Am I like getting sucked up him? Uh-oh. I faced the wrong way. Okay, that worked though. Barely. Ooh-wee. I got hurt for that. Oh no, I was trying to press this button. I do kind of like, how his body is coiling me up towards him. I think that's really, really neat, to be honest. Alright, we got this. Easy. I was trying to block because it looked like he was going to eat me. Well, alright, Jonah. So his left eye was blue. We're in him. We're Jonah. We are the whale. Is Elden Ring worth playing? I mean, obviously my channel is very biased on this opinion, but I would definitely recommend Elden Ring. You've acquired Broken Left Eye of the Traitor. New aspect available in the main menu. Aspect unlocked. Echo and Shadow. Oh yeah, so I feel like I need to revisit the Sistern if I wasn't able to get around there before. Maybe there was a route place after all. Because it feels like there's no way that this should work this way. And me not be able to get through there. And so, once I go ahead and save it again, I'm going to go back to the main menu and put on that new skin because it looks really cool. And then I will read the thing. Extras? Extras. Echo and shadow. Oh, it looked a lot cooler in that screenshot. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with default, actually. All right. Background selector. Yeah, Revenant asks a very pertinent question. Do you have 200 hours to spare, mildly? Maybe 2 hours a day. So yeah, so on that basis alone, Elden Ring can actually be an unironic good purchase just because of how much entertainment value it provides. So you might end up saving a lot of money because you're not spending it on other stuff if you're playing Elden Ring a ton. Mao doesn't think that the dragons were the first to hold the ring. Interesting. Obviously, not a lot in the prehistoric times is accounted for. But I am curious how you'd reconcile some of those descriptions which state that the dragons ruled the land before the Erd Tree and whatnot. Because the timeline's kind of always a bit of a mess, I feel, no matter how you try to break it down. Elden Ring is not just big, but fun to play multiple times with different builds. Yeah, so there is also a ton of variety in Elden Ring. It can be a little bit difficult to find the kind of build that suits you. But if you like games like Blasphemous, I think Elden Ring is a very similar, how do I want to say, like core gameplay loop in that you kind of fight enemies, you learn the way that they move, and then you react appropriately. So there's a lot of crossover, I feel, in the skill set between a game like Blasphemous and Elden Ring. Although Elden Ring is much more difficult than Blasphemous is, at least. But if you already liked Armored Core, I think you'd probably be... I would be surprised if you ended up disliking Elden Ring, I guess I can say that. So we did get that other left eye. So I'm going to go back to El Barrow, and I want to double check the stupid Sistern. Or maybe I should go this way. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to the Sistern to clear that area out. And I'll read the eye thing in the elevator. The things running in me in the mud remind you of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So that's kind of funny because the little like locks on the ladders in this area reminded me of the little like robot alligator dog type things in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles Back in Time. I don't remember what they're actually called though. That's the dead body guy. Gara. So we're at 14,950. I need to go up. Echoes of Salt. Anyway. So you think the Rao civilization comes after the fight with Bale and Placidusax? I honestly don't have super strong feelings on that. And you think the frenzy event happens with the Rao civilization for the Crucible to appear? Okay. So I was going to do this thing. And let me go ahead and hydrate real quick. My lore knowledge is insane. Yeah, part of it comes because I look at the text of both the English and the Japanese to compare a lot of the differences between the two. And through those kind of discrepancies, it really becomes important trying to reconcile some of these differences and seeing what other types of interpretations one can pull out of those discrepancies. Hello, boy. So, right. Am I Japanese? No, I just have learned it to a decent enough degree to be able to like look at video games and manga and whatnot and decipher some things. All right. So, eyeball forged in gold, torn from the socket of a beast from the depths. The traitor was banished to this world, condemned to remember the truth he had dared to gaze upon. One of the eyes was delivered to the sea, and no more was heard of it, but the waters that engulfed it became the burial ground of any vessel that ventured to sail through them. Okay, hold on. So it was torn from the socket of a beast from the depths. This kind of makes me not want to trust it because it's a traitor and like everything with Perpetua is, you know, a little bit up in the air. Maybe I shouldn't take another visit to Esdras. Or maybe even Perpetua's grave. We are kind of near it, aren't we? Well, sort of. I guess I could come back here later. Let me drop down here. Yes, I still can't get through here. That goes there. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, since I dropped all the way down here, I guess I'm going to go visit Perpetua again. Not that I imagine anything would happen. And then I will also go visit Esdras before I give this second golden eye to what I'm going to call the beast from now on. Oh, never mind. I forgot. This doesn't actually take me directly where I want to go. Alright, so I'm going to screw around in the Sistern and then I'll warp that way. But I still can't get this. So we got Mao Palpatine telling me to do it off in the wings. Do it. Maybe I can fall down somewhere? Well, no, I don't think so, actually. This place is the worst. Oh, so they can block that as well? Now I'm like all extra paranoid and I should hit every wall that I ever see ever. Your name literally means Demon King, so you're gonna be the devil at my shoulder? Okay. Well, to be fair, like, Ma doesn't necessarily mean demon. I mean, it's just one of those words that just does not translate very well by any means. Like, in some ways, it's almost better to think of it as, like, supernatural. But that kind of brings its own set of clunkiness as well. So we've got a ladder coming from below. So that would be that way. I wish that like hitting him through there would make the lever go, but alas. Majin, and that'd be like a supernatural being. Majin Buu. So let's put on our lung again. Although I feel like I've definitely done everything in this room that I could. Maybe there's something at the top after all, I don't know. So I've definitely flipped this. Where does this keep going? For no reason. Okay. Demon is more a category of being than a specific monster. You're not entirely wrong, but I mean, the way that it's used in the common parlance is that in some ways it can be synonymous with things specifically associated with hell. Which, you know, brings its own set of issues. Because languages are pretty fuzzy that way. You're wondering about the differences between Mao in Chinese and Japanese? I don't know. I mean, I could definitely type in the kanji for you. Let me see. This one. So maybe you could just like look that up in a Chinese dictionary and compare them. See, we're screwed going this way, so I need to go all the way back up. No problem. You're welcome. So without horns, are you a like native Chinese speaker, or did you like learn it? Mandarin, Cantonese, etc. And if you don't feel comfortable answering, you don't need to. Nothing you could do, nothing can be translated perfectly? Yeah. Down and to the left, I guess. What does this corpse have to say, actually? Oh, that's not what I need. The bell will not stop ringing. I hear it jingling even in my dreams. My hands are wounded from all the digging. It must be around here. There's one more wound. I hear it close by. So he's trying to dig. So maybe I'm supposed to go from the top? I mean, that would make the most sense, but I thought I've tried that multiple times to no avail. Maybe not. Well, that looks... I was going to say that looks weak, but I mean, a lot of the flooring here looks weak in general. Oh, maybe this? Nope. He's looking for a bell. Do I have a prayer, which is a bell? I did get a Hondo thing, didn't I? I don't think this is going to work, but don't know until you try. This is the last item for physical defense. If you wouldn't mind, would you not tell me stuff like that? Whoops, I'm pressing the wrong button. I thought it made a noise. And welcome back to the stream, ISA. None of that? You tried learning Japanese in college? You learned it had 3 alphabets and more or less gave up? You had tons of trouble learning English? Your only language due to all the exceptions with the rules? Understandable. Yeah, sometimes two different interpretations can come in to make a good play on words. I think one of the best examples of that would be the way that Blood Echoes works as Dying Wills of Blood. And how we have like a last will and testament in English corresponding to will as in will and ambition. And that's just kind of similar to what goes on with the Japanese. Maybe I need to go from the other room? That wouldn't make sense though, would it? Oh, this is a bell. Digging and digging. I don't have my lung on. I must have taken it off. For that, okay. But he wants to dig. Whatever. We'll talk to him again, I guess. Necessary item required ahead. I think you guys told me that the first time around. Because this was bothering me. But now I'm like, how the hell did I not get such a necessary item? Because I feel like I've backtracked almost everywhere I possibly could. Maybe not back there. You figure it's so much harder to learn a language when you're older that you're out of luck. That's not entirely true, because the older you get, the more you can use strategies from a place of knowledge of already having learned a language that you don't necessarily have access to as a child. That in some ways it can be easier. Now, it might be a little bit more difficult if you just like immerse yourself in a culture and expect to learn passively that way. But that's kind of a different thing. I'm going to leave that lady alone. So this is this room. Oh, I thought it went lower. Whoops. I didn't pay enough attention. So we've cleared out this room. Seems like a free hit on anything that's like visible.
Let us be cat.
Has the same meaning in both languages as far as the dictionary you check says? Okay. So can you go down and to the left? Maybe, yeah, maybe I just needed the root thing. We're gonna have to figure it out. Did I stop Hondo? Did I not? You don't remember the magic that I just used? It looks cool. I don't remember where I just picked it up. I think it might have been at like the top of the rooftop place area through one of the locked doors that I had opened previously. So this is the evil room that I hate. Wait, I bounced off this? Oh, I don't think I can make that work. Weak. Or, oh no, could it possibly mean it wants me to do it twice? No, there's no way. Is he the bell thing? Maybe these things are the things ringing. I can't tell. Yeah, okay. Let's try this. Still at a loss here. Root, I don't have the right. I do have the right. Or do I actually have it equipped? I should. Yeah, I do have the root thing equipped, but I couldn't do anything with it. Unless I'm just missing something entirely too obvious. Mel knows that RE0 uses Oni as demons as a race of people with a contract next to it, and they use devil as in Majin as the male form of a witch, Majo. Trying to think of like the Majin Majo distinction. I guess to me, like a Majo typically implies that it's human or humanoid to some degree, whereas like Majin is like a different race entirely. I give up on this stupid area. So I guess I could doubly explore Mercy Dreams. I can take this off now. Because it really has been a long time since I've been here, because this place was kind of annoying to go to. And this might be the only purity thing that I need to kill. I don't know. I guess there's that one. What's the game with the worst lore or story that I've enjoyed regardless? That's kind of a tough question to ask because I tend to not enjoy games that have like absolutely terrible stories. So this is a bit of a complicated. My answer isn't entirely complicated, but I guess my feelings toward it are a bit complicated. But I guess Final Fantasy X might be one of the ones that is like up there. But truthfully, like, the story really isn't that bad or anything. There's just one part of it that I absolutely hated when I first played it. I've kind of gotten over it at this point in my life, but I hated it when I had first encountered it. It's a bit of a different experience coming through here when you can just damage boost everything. Hey Captini, how's it going? Yours is the Devil May Cry series? I've never actually played the Devil May Cry series, but I guess your answer makes a lot of sense to me where the story is a bit nonsensical. Maybe that'll inspire me to think of a better answer. Scaleezy says Kingdom Hearts. That's another good answer. I haven't really played enough of the Kingdom Hearts to have an opinion on it. I think I've only played like a tiny bit when my cousin asked me to like beat a stage for him. When he was first playing it like eons ago. I guess these things have stayed relatively the same power level since I first came here. I'm a little bit surprised that I wasn't one-shotting a lot more of these with my upgraded Mea Culpa. This has been the bane of my existence for far too long. It's kind of annoying the crap out of me. I don't want to go up to the top of the cathedral and fight the girl. I guess I could give the eyes of the traitor to the thing. But I feel like I should be able to be at the point where I'm able to unlock that area. Like, I'm almost at the point of asking chat if I'm like legitimately missing something. Or if it's like a later thing, just in the interest of saving time. Because if I was playing on my own, I'd suffer through things a little bit more. But I do want to like get the playthrough moving a bit more than I am. And this is like the double-edged sword of the Metroidvania when the backtracking gets a little bit too tedious. And of course some of this is on me. I might have just missed something very obvious at one point of my playthrough. Again, that just goes through there. That was the backtrack way. Do I have 3 toes? I only have 2 toes. Oh, so with the pilgrim dude? Zoinks. Where's the last time I saw him? By the bridge. Oh, no. Okay. That's a pretty good hint, actually. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Oh, yeah, we've been here just a moment ago. So I need to go back to the right. Like, through this section. Because I think I last saw him, like, around here. Or maybe it was... I thought it was like over here. Anyway. It's the patio. There's this thing. Okay. Let chat know when I hit that wall. I will. I'll tell you guys that it's like a non-rhetorical question when I give up. Oh, I don't know why that didn't hurt me, but I'll take it. So it's funny that in many ways I do like having the hidden floors in the game, but now it's literally got me checking like every floor. I say that even though I know like I haven't literally checked every floor, but nonetheless, y'all know what I mean. I haven't said it, but these catacombs kind of also reminded me of parts of Alundra. You know what I have to do, but you don't remember the steps? That's fair. So I got 15 for killing one of these dudes normal style. I was not paying enough attention. Oh, so we got like 5 more than we... well, maybe like 7 more than we normally would have. Oh, I wasn't even trying to do anything. I was not paying attention. I was just reflex. Maxilla of Pterodax, the cleric. Alright. So, you know, hashtag first try. I intended that. Can you give a hint, but you don't remember how to follow this hint? If you make it vague, I feel like the pilgrim hint is pretty good right now. So if you have something like on the same level of that, go for it. I'm going to go ahead and save it here. Below the Mother of Mothers. Below it? So I'm assuming you're talking about... The Mother of Mothers is all through here. Okay. Don't remember how much of that area I fully explored. Get out of here! Alright, nothing happened. Wasteland of the Buried Churches. So this took me through there. I don't want to go back that way. So I'm going to go up and then to the right. Where the olive trees withered. I don't think I actually double checked this spot, so I do want to double check that right now. I know I came kind of like through this area in a roundabout way, but I don't think I checked that spot specifically. Maybe I did. Oh, wait. No, I did, because that's where I fell down. Or is it? Or is that spot over here? Okay, no, I am going to check the top of this tower. Unless we've got the spikes above us. Okay, no, this was the spot that I was thinking about. Okay. Did I visit Perpetua after her brother left me? Not... He hasn't left me yet. I need to go talk to them all again. That was on my to-do list. But if that's all necessary for getting this thing, I'm going to be a little bit annoying. I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. I guess I am being a little bit annoying and like backtracking so much. Alright, so let me go back through this spot real quick just to see if we find our pilgrim friend. Although I feel like I should have seen him again. But it really has been a minute. Redento is on some kind of pilgrimage. The tricky part is knowing where he is in my game. Yeah. I guess I could talk to that thing. Oh yeah. Maxilla of Pterodax, the cleric. With his broad smile and good manners, Nicodemus Pterodax never denied anyone refuge in his church. The discovery of a pile of bones in the sacristy revealed his true intentions. Bro, I feel like this is the most, or this game has had the most words that I don't actually know off the top of my head in ages. This is kind of wild. A sacred light stains the highest branches of the iron tree. Its brilliance penetrates its walls into the hall where she rests, shrouding my eyes in purple darkness. So that's where the hand thing was that I was ignoring. It feels like there should be a room below this. Oh. I have a statue of Redento? Do I? Hold on. I don't know. So I know where that pilgrim statue was, and I visited it recently, but I didn't see Redento nearby. I mean, I could have just missed where he was chilling because I wasn't exploring it quite properly. Count those piggies out. That is his end. He becomes the statue? Wait, what? Hold on. I think I only have 2 of the little piggies. 4th little piggy. Little piggy. And then that's it. So I only have 2. You means that's his destination? Yeah, okay. So I'm missing a spot between where he was over here and then that final statue. Because I kind of figured he'd be going that way. But obviously I missed him. I feel like I've been here enough yesterday that I shouldn't spend too much time worrying about that. But I mean, that's kind of what got me into this predicament, isn't it? Got him. So let's stay on the ground floor. That's annoying. That's like martyrdom, Call of Duty style. Getting got while they're got. Alright, so let's stay on the ground and go, well, not that much on the ground, and go this way to find our pilgrim buddy. I think this is where I saw him last.
Screams filled my soul with fright. Thou hast purged my fears and helped this poor pilgrim again. We have chosen different roads, but still, absolution awaits at the end of the path for thee and this sinner. Wherever it is, near or far, in this life or on the other side of the dream, merciful be the heart, penitent one.
You have acquired Big Toe of the Pilgrim. Big toe made of limestone, rather. A toe from the statue of the first barefoot pilgrim. The strong big toe left its mark on the secret routes, adds extra thrust while in the air. And he went on to say, quote, a genuine genuflecting pilgrim will always have his hands tied behind his back during his travels, as his feet are the only thing that should matter to him, for that is our rule. This is where I saw him last. So maybe it wasn't in this spot specifically. Maybe I saw him in the room to the left, and I just didn't come back this way because our world tour brought me up and then to the left rather than coming this way. So thanks, guys, for all the hints and tips. So do we have more thrust? Is this normal? I honestly can't really tell.
It is of little use for me to remain here. Go with the Father, O penitent one.
Alright, cool. So now I'm gonna go ahead. You know, let's back out of this area. Hopefully he disappears. And then I'll go back to the pilgrim statue. Sweet. Gotta backtrack in just the right way with some of these metroidvanias. I'm not too upset, to be honest. I just kind of forgot about him because I've had other things distracting me. What with these super holy quests to open these locked doors and fight skeletal dancers and all that. Not of the 3 words. So the knot extends down here. So that was Our Lady's room. And our guy was below that one. Okay. Oh.
The knot of the 3 words. Here is where the first miracle took place. One devout and tormented youngster asked the High Will for punishment. He placed a wooden log where he sat and prayed. He prayed hoping to be heard. He prayed for pain, so he could ease the guilt that sharply pierced his soul. Then, the miracle manifested itself. It made roots grow and twist over his arms and legs, but not a cry nor a complaint came out from his mouth. Every inhabitant of this land bore witness to it, and all of them prayed before the besought eternal joy of that youngster. This triune tree that sprouted years after his death was named the Knot of the 3 Words. For 3 are its twisted trunks, and 3 were the words spoken by that youngster before he died. My great guilt.
Okay. So now I'm thinking that this tree might not necessarily be related to that youngster, and this tree might be a extension of the thing way below us, the Traitor.
Every year from its core flows a golden burning liquid, perpetuating his memory and perhaps to remind us that the first miracle has not abandoned us. For twisted are, were, and will be the paths of the miracle.
Okay. Yeah, it is kind of interesting how certain findings might help recontextualize what we saw earlier. But obviously I remember reading that and being like, okay, if you say so, Tim. I don't expect Our Lady to be there anymore, nor her friend, but I just want to double check for poops. How much Emanasidas did I fight? I have no idea what that means. So that's a New Game Plus thing. He's coming straight for us. Alright, so that doesn't work that way. I'm not too upset or anything. I do like the gonging sound effect. So we go up and to the right. Forgot about him. Oh, that one-shots him? Maybe that was like one of the vulnerable points. I don't know. Oh yeah, this one you need to land on. I'm too used to breaking things in games and like getting gold. There's no real reason for me to do that if I don't have the rosary thing on. Oh, I was too slow with my block. Alright, here we go. No, I'm up too far. Oh no. So I had the other thing marked properly. I guess I thought I put the blue thing for the red flask option, but apparently I didn't.
Oh, my sins. Is a long journey filled with reflection not enough? What of the calluses on the feet, the cramps in the legs, the thirst, the forehead scorched by a sun that seemeth never to set?
So, do people know that the sun is supposed to set anymore? Wasn't the time convoluted? Has this become a recent occurrence? These are some rhetorical questions.
And what about the torturing of the mind when guilt pierceth our hearts time after time? What more punishment do ye want, O sins of mine? Thou art before the first pilgrim, the first of the barefoot rule, master of all errant sinners. This old limestone statue was erected where the pilgrimage of the master ended, where he took his last step. It was then that the miracle carried him in its arms so he could continue his path on the road of the old processions. Barefoot master, what else dost thou want from me? Barefoot master, what else dost thou want from me?
Alright, I'm gonna leave to see if this affects anything, which I kind of don't think so since he's still crying. Oh, maybe.
Barefoot master, what else dost thou?
Alright, so then that quest is done. No, I'm kidding. Let's see if we can carry him up at all. Toronto to my sister, Lord Quiana. Double of the lights. Oh.
Barefoot master, what?
Dang, he tanked that.
Barefoot master, what else dost thou?
Time for inventory. So I want all three on, I guess is what you guys are saying. Let me do such a thing. Take off our croissant. Oh.
The master showeth us the continuation of the path. New steps await us under the cold stone.
Cool.
Barefoot master, wait for me. Barefoot master.
Alright. Time to get got by a boss. Or not. A reliquary? He's gonna lock us in! Nail uprooted from dirt. Ooh, it's a new relic. Incorrupt remains of the great pilgrim, founder of the order and comfort to his followers. His feet never stopped, always taking him forward in his mysterious wandering through Custodia. The bearer of this relic receives his determination and walks effortlessly through swamps and muddy marshlands. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. So I do feel a little bit relieved that this was such a late game item, because this thing has been annoying me for so freaking long. So it's truly the quintessential nature of a Metroidvania for such a thing to happen sometimes. Alright. Quote, "And that fingernail was the one that martyr Nicanor ripped from himself when he was buried alive between spasms of pain after a cruel torture in front of his followers who cried in silence. The fingernail, barely visible among the removed dirt, was picked up by the last follower, who was lamenting such a horrid event when all the others left and whose name is unknown. He wrapped it using a piece of cloth torn from his own clothes, and that same night he went to the church whose congregation was the same one that had denounced Nicanor as a heretic, hid the fingernail amongst its inner bricks, and left." Ah, poor guy.
Oh, sins are mine.
Where'd Grey Rat go? Grey Rat. Help the pilgrim reach his destination. Ultreia et Sisea. You've acquired none of a rosary rope. Sweet. Okay. This quest was the bee's knees. And feet, I guess. Okay. So now we are certainly going to warp to the stupid desecrated cistern. Oh, and now I can also go here. So actually I'm going to go to Albedo first, I think. I know it's called Albero, but I guess down would be the fastest path. I don't remember these dudes. Oh, maybe I just went that way. Okay. Thank you guys for all that help. I don't know if I would have found the pilgrim again without like a lot more backtracking. If you remembered correctly, the quest was failable in earlier versions. Dang. A Lord of Fallen. Actually, it would have been really funny if I had forgotten to put my golden thread back on. But I feel like that one is such a good quality of life thing that I almost never want to take it off. No more buddy steps. We're almost at enough to fully upgrade the Mea Culpa as well. Which means once I get that done, I could also just start donating to the ossuary in mass. And I guess it's been a minute since I talked to that thing, but I don't think I actually gathered anything super important to make that work. A beast from the depths. The traitor is banished to this world, condemned to remember the truth he had dared gaze upon. So maybe this was the boy, and he was like thrown back for being a baby back jerk? I don't know. I'm finally close to some juicy lore.
Bring me in.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I'm going to go to the left, since now I will be able to jump through some swamps. I'm going to keep the pilgrim stuff on, because I mean, why not at this point? We can take this one off and put on the nail uprooted from dirt. So now we can get this chest. I need the Gara thing. Yeah, I do kind of wish that I didn't have to cycle between the 3 of these. Because it really hasn't impacted... Oh, sweet. So that was our last rosary thing, I think. Yeah, okay. So we have all the rosaries. Alright. So change of plans. Before going into the Sistern, I may as well go get the rosary things. I was kind of thinking of the last rosary bit would be down there, but, you know. No, I don't need to worry about that. Traitor is one of the most important lore things in the game. It was not in the earlier versions. Oh, that's wild. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense because you guys were telling me that their Perpetuous stuff was added later. Let's go to in perpetuity. Wait, how did I get my guilt back? I thought I should have had some like permanently by the boss that I let kill me. Castaneda? I don't remember what her name was. I don't think it was Katarina, but anyway.
Now let my fingers tie a new mystery. Do you have more knots for me, penitent one? The mysteries of your rosary are now complete. My task is complete, although my sins have now become unforgivable as a result.
Oh. So that makes me wonder if the church doesn't actually signify, or if the church actually is responsible for deeming things as a sin as opposed to like the miracle.
I do not know where I will go, but I am sure that it will not be to the other side of the dream.
And she's fine with that, and she's already dead. Ooh.
My body of blue flame is being extinguished.
All right. Yeah. We went the croissant back on for the power of the prayers. Okay, that was pretty good. And then what was the other thing that I had other than the movement speed? Actually, let me put that one back on. This is dodging cooldown, dodging distance. I actually really do like the distance. The cooldown is whatever because I don't spam it except for when I'm traveling. That's toxic. Fervor. I thought there was one that gave me fervor generation. That's fire. Oh, that's the no-brainer. No, that was speed. There's lightning attack. Oh, I can take this one off. I don't know. I guess I'll just roll with this for now. All right. So now we can go back to the Sistern Chapel, and we can get that as well as other things. Basically, the only ending on that version is what you now call the bad ending. You doubt she was making an objective statement? That's kind of what I was wondering when I said, that way. Oh, I wanted to fast travel. What am I doing? Oh, wait, since I'm over here, I may as well go talk to Espada again. I know that's not his name. Okay, yeah, I guess I do feel the extra jump height. I wonder if that works for the sword wall jumps. Yeah, this feels so much easier to get to now. Like, I'm almost over jumping these. Okay.
Head for the library of the negate.
He doesn't say anything different. That's unfortunate. And now I feel like I'm cooking with how fast I'm dodging and moving in general. And sometimes when I'm playing games like these, I like to turn that stuff off. Because if I ever feel like I need to take off some of the stuff for like more defensive options or something like that, it just feels terrible. So sometimes it's better to not know what you're missing. Is the stream close to the end? Kind of. I mean, it depends if I get close to some content that I want to finish. Which I feel like I might be getting there. And I don't know how much longer we have of the game left to play, so I might go a little bit over. But otherwise, I mean, we'll just have to figure it out. But normally I do stream for like another half hour at the least. Which I don't think I would fit everything in the rest of the game into here, but I'm gonna try. So before going there, I want to go to the right. Don't go down, keep going. I always forget about this guy, or gal. At least I remembered it was on the left this time. Alright, we got it. A severed hand, ooh. A severed hand that tightly grasps a broken bell, sometimes afflicted by slight spasms. The affliction sometimes leaves its mark on mundane-looking objects, unable to reveal the miracle under its mantle of corruption. Quote, as soon as the atrocious earth tremor was heard, they knew something dreadful had happened. They searched for their master in the deepest parts of the cave, where they were met with a gigantic dust cloud that extended far beyond their eyes, and even though they called the name of their master, there were no answers. Days went by until the cloud cleared and they could face the devastating consequences of the landslide, feeling hopeless, but suddenly, amidst their tears, they heard a faraway sound. So I'm assuming I'll need to give that to the guy in the place with the thing. Okay, so I need to not hold up if I'm doing that. So go to the right and then down. Now I need to go meet the owner of the eyes. I'm thinking, I mean, I'll probably get to that before the end of the stream for sure. Maybe I shouldn't be taking so much free damage. Do I have my thing on? I don't. I didn't think I did. I don't think I need the Gar thing on right now. Maybe I do. And then we got 2 ghouls up there. Oh, I did not notice the dude on the ground. Will this open both or just the one? Okay, both. Sweet. The baby! We released all the cherubs. Now I can go visit the painting too. I thought this would be in the next area up in the top of the world. Alright, baby. Real progress has been made tonight. Slow, but you know, sometimes slow and steady wins the race. This feels ominous. You acquired Hyoid Bone of Senex the Beggar. Oh, what? This is Blasphemous. Play a game in exchange for 2,500. We get to play Blasphemous within Blasphemous? Alcazar of Grief. Alright guys, we're playing the game within the game. Oh, this is super cool. What the hell? I've got 3 health. We've got Shovel Knight in this game. I don't have a dodge button. Don't have anything else, so just jump and slash. Okay, so we can hit below her. It's a skull! It's a blue! Oh, you can break these? It's kind of wild. I'm just like waiting for the fire to jump at me. I want to be the guy style. I'm scared. Okay, so I can't break it that way. Oh, so these break away. So then it wants me... Oh, okay, so I jump backwards. Oh, these jumps aren't too bad. It's a big blue. You don't remember this part at all? That's why you gotta slide through every wall you see, baby. Can't wait to get one shot by a boss. Oh, we got a guitar! No, I'm assuming that's like a drumstick. Not even the drum kind. This is so neat. Uh-oh, I failed to jump. So the 4 gapped jumps are deadly. Whew, thought I messed that up. Hey, a drumstick! How did I miss that? Oh, that closes. Okay, cool. Go that way. Yeah, right, baby. Y'all made me way too suspicious. So now I know that I've missed the skull somewhere else. Should I kill this thing? I guess there isn't like a real score type thing that I can see. I was gonna say, I hope we get to a boss or something a bit different soon. Oh no, the elevator level in a shmup. Honestly, elevator levels are kind of something that I've always just like really enjoyed for no particular reason. Even though a lot of them kind of really suck. Ooh. Oh yeah, just jump into the fire, bro. And the enemy. I like how I just crapped on the game and then immediately just blew myself up. Why can I swing? We're gonna get one shot by this next boss. It's a 4-gapped jump. Don't blow it. How did I get this? You just came back? What the heck is this 8-bit thing? So I finally got into the Sistern, and I'm able to jump on the swampy parts normally now, and I found a little crack in a wall next to a rat, and then there was like an arcade machine that I paid 2,500 tears for, and this is what happened. I ever played Demon's Crest? That sounds very familiar. If that's the game that has like the gargoyle on front of it, I think so. Like the gargoyle on it with like the crumbling tail. Oh. Thank you. I was hoping for another guitar. Oh, for the Super Nintendo. I'm thinking of something else for the regular Nintendo. That one's different. Oh, he can actually attack properly. Oh, so that's a one-hitter quitter. Okay. I don't trust these little gates. Oh. So these aren't soft platforms. So I screwed myself up. Dang it. Man. There was going to be a prize up there, wasn't there? Oh, if I hold the up button, I can't swing my sword. That's why I couldn't do it sometimes. Okay. Oh, Demon's Crest is playing as the gargoyle from Ghosts and Goblins. Okay. Same series? Okay. The funny thing is I was actually thinking of something different. But it sounds similar enough that you guys got confused that I was confused. Which is really funny. Uh-oh. Dang it. Oh, and it comes back. I didn't realize. Double dang it. Maybe. I don't even know anymore. I missed the chicken wing. I know it. So it wants me to go up there. Hey, I got my chicken wing. Alright, now I don't care anymore. I mean, I do for my perfectionistic side, but... Ooh, baby. Okay. I have no idea how long this is, or if I need to pause it or anything. Ah! I was not expecting that. I wasn't even looking up there. Oh, okay. Okay. This reminds you a lot of the Pocket Dimensions in Axiom Verge. I have not played enough of Axiom Verge to know. That's another game that I need to go back and beat. I only played a very tiny bit of it. It's funny how if this minigame was launched in the 90s, it'd be called one of the classics. Maybe. I don't know, because in some ways this feels like maybe a little bit too easy. And I'm not like trying to say that to be elitist, but I mean like the games back then were just kind of brutal. Okay. We got a skull. Okay, I wanted to make sure that there weren't two things. Alright, well, if I was going to get hit anyway. I couldn't remember if there were two sets of spikes, so I wanted to be sure that only one set is there. What did I just hit? Ooh, a chicken. No, it's timed. I didn't know that. What? I'm stuck. That was garbage. Wait. What? Oh, I need to hit these. That's annoying. I feel like I can easily screw this up, and it doesn't help that I've only got the 1 HP. I have no idea what I just hit. Oh, chest. Thank goodness. Bowser over here. Wait, how do I get down? That's so weird sometimes. I'm just accustomed to the normal game, which is harder. Well, no, like, I think even back in the day, like, the old school games were, like, legitimately really tough for no good reason. Like, if you try to compare this to Castlevania, it's night and day. Global, you're about to play your first Ys game? Nice. I tried to play a couple of them, like the very, very old ones. I did not like the controls very much. But I saw, like, some trailers for Ys 10. It looks like it could be pretty decent. The reviews that I've seen so far are that it's just, like, got some issues, but I hope you enjoy it and can report in for yourself. Even if you beat Axiom Verge, it'll be really easy to not know about those pocket dimensions. Interesting. You never understand when people say games back then were harder. You play them and you find them easy. What I mean by harder is that they require a lot more precision. Like, if you have the muscle memory to make things work, they aren't that bad. But I think if you go back and play games like Mega Man or even Castlevania especially, they can be quite mechanically challenging. I was afraid of, like, walking into him. Uh-oh. I'm scared, guys. I screwed up. I think I hit the ceiling. Well, I think I just jumped too soon. Hopefully my skulls are respawns. I doubt it. Ah, fun time is over. Hey, we've acquired Tears of Atonement. I don't think I gained enough back for what I spent. Oh, maybe like that 750 that I had before correlated to that. Anyway, I'll leave that alone for now. Maybe that'll be a fun thing to do off stream sometime. Or maybe, like, if I beat the game, I could waste some time with that. Alright, so this clears out this area, finally. And now... I thought there was one other thing that I wanted to check before the traitorous eyes. Oh, yeah. We want to go back to the show me what you got guy. So I think I can just port out, right? they're just clunky. Some of them are, some are not. Okay, this is close enough. Make it work. Ghouls and Ghosts for sure is definitely tough. Yeah. So I would kind of say that I think like the original Castlevania is clunky. I don't necessarily think the Mega Mans are. There is some jankiness to them, don't get me wrong, but the later versions especially are really good for the regular Nintendo. So let's go back to Alberto. And then we could give in our skeletal things as well. How about just the first Mario? That game's insanely hard to beat in the intended order. Yeah, without warp gates. That's also true. And especially Mario 2. The one that didn't get ported over to America. Consider donating to my local parish won't happen. Gotta save money for my sword. Mario 2 is insane. Hey, Dylan. Yeah, it absolutely is. It's ridiculous. I got to play it through Super Mario All-Stars, and I was like, this is awful. Like, I unironically think the American version of Mario 2 is a much better game. Hey, give the severed hand. Get the 7 original relics.
At the time of its death, before the journey, the miracle kissed the hand of the master, stopping the corruption of the flesh and granting him a new grace. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
Incorrupt hand of the Fraternal Master. Bring all offerings to the Lord of Salty Shores. Okay, Lord of Salty Shores. Sacred relic in a perfect state of conservation. The hand shakes gently when it considers it necessary, secretly articulated by ethereal muscles and tendons. The bell that it's holding warns the wearer of the nearby presence of a mystery. After all, no bastion is safe from the tenacity of the truly curious. Okay. Quote, as soon as the atrocious earth tremor was heard, they knew something dreadful had happened. Okay, so that's the same. So it is very interesting to me that he was given a new grace. Because that is not what I would have expected at all. Wait, what's this one do? Oh yeah, this is for the swamps. Guess I could take that one off. And I still have the golden thread on, because I will never take that one off. Holy crap.
Bring me anything that...
I'm surprised he says it like that still. Okay. Games back then were designed to kill the player more because they had so little space. So to make you play it longer, they had to make you try more. Well, a lot of that was also a bit of a holdover from arcade-style games where their goal was to extract quarters from the player. And a lot of games weren't balanced very well because that really wasn't as much of a concern for game design back in the day. Like, the whole reason that Space Invaders sped up was because of a glitch. But I mean, that's like the most quintessential example when a bug becomes a feature that I can think of. Alright, so other than like this door here, I think we've explored everything. So, oh yeah, let's go visit our bone bro. Maybe we'll get enough tiers to fully upgrade. Maybe I shouldn't have spent my 2,500, but I was a little bit too curious. Alright, without horns, you have a good night. The one where they realized it would tank their reputation in the West. Bro, they gave the West a really bad rap back in the day with like the difficulties of games. Like, marketing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest as a Final Fantasy game was just kind of a travesty. Because they thought Westerners had too small brains to play RPGs. Anyway. Tears of Atonement. Dang, 800 short. Oh, no, okay, we got it.
The bones thank you for your
the bones before me, and we will uncover the truth that they keep silent. Bring the bone.
I'm gonna go over here just to see if he gets buried anymore. Oh. Oh, we already picked this up, didn't we? Severed right eye of the traitor? How did we get two of them? Is this a joke, chat? Is this intended? I'm only missing 2 bones. Let me look on my bone offering. Oh, you're right. I thought I was getting close. I thought I had more to go, to be honest. Done a pretty good job exploring, if I do say so myself. I picked the left one before, no? So, hers was always the right one, and the left one was from the snake. Wait, no, wait, why would the left one be the snake? Because it was in his right eye. But I mean, I already killed Isadora and I already got it. Looks like a bug. Yeah. Alright, so now we can purchase our last upgrade and then dono to the church. Look, all the abilities on the Mea Culpa altars. Sweet. How'd I like that snake fight anyway? If Maudley can stay after he leaves, then so can you. That one was okay. I thought it was pretty neat. So the thing that I really liked about it was when you got to the second phase and its body would slither in such a way to like try to pull you into some of its attacks. I thought it was super cool. But overall, I thought it was just like, okay. Like it was a pretty like decent fight, but I don't really have too many notes beyond that. Yeah, I've definitely picked that eye. Confessor. Oh, you can get rid of guilt here. Arise? Oh, that just means to end. So we've donated 4,000, so now we'll be at 6,000. I'll just keep doing it in round numbers to make it a little bit easier to remember. Alright, I guess that's it. Wait. Oh, so there's a painting here now. Oh, we've got 2 paintings. 3, 4 paintings, 5 paintings. Token of appreciation? It still feels like I'm missing a lot of the rosary beads. All right. Just an ordinary marble presented as thanks for charity received. Somehow the scratched glass resonates with the empty bioflasks, increasing your strength when their liquid has run out. Finally, the church is going to open after so long. Soon, the constant silence of this place will end. A new light will enter through the gate, and the dust will rise from the worn tiles and damp wood of the pews. Everything must be perfect. Everything in place and ready. I am the child of the Mass. This is my calling. Alright, so this is a non-rhetorical question. Does that work for each flask, or do I need to have all of my flasks emptied to gain more power with that thing? Alright, so now I think I'm going to warp back to the library. Yeah. Okay. You don't know? Okay, no worries. Oh, you think it works for a few seconds after using each flask? Okay, that can make sense. What am I doing?
sorrowful.
Thank you, Nightbot. Library. I don't know why that's so difficult. So this room, I keep going to the left to despawn my guy, which is really annoying, but now that I know this strat... Oh yeah. And then we got that annoying thing up above us. Let's try to block. I'm learning! Alright, let's make some irreversible mistakes. I forgot to talk to Perpetua, didn't I? Oh well.
The visage. At times, during the most profound silences, you can hear the gold melting within the rock, within the very roots.
It's only 15% if all the flasks are empty. Okay, so I guess I could switch to it if I ever get to that point. I guess I should keep that strat in mind. Thank you, Scaleezy. And it's only for the sword. That's fine. Not of the 3 words. Severed right eye of the traitor? No.
Penitent one, find my other eye. For only then will I be able to reveal my secret to you.
Will I be able to? Got it. I wonder if its dialogue's going to repeat.
Even in this place, beneath so many flaws, I am bedazzled. But blessed be the light whose intensity blinds, for behind it lies always a seed of virtue. Find my other eye, O merciful penitent one. You have found my eyes. Now I can see this terrible place, this prison of what I am, and have been for so very long. Penitent one, listen carefully. In the most fervent souls, in the most devout hearts, lives the seed that lulls the consciousness and controls the will. They are the links of invisible chains that hail from remote, sacred, and forbidden places. From where the high wills dwell. I am going to give you that which I have been protecting since I was banished from the dream. Here. Take it. This is the true heart of your guilty blade.
Ooh. You've acquired apoplectic heart of mea culpa.
With this heart, you will awaken the true guilt of your sword, enabling you to pierce the hearts shrouded by the miracle's veil. Cast off the chains from the soul whose profession of faith, engraved on her helmet, is the truest, most righteous, and unwavering of all.
So that might be that one boss that I like kill me?
The soul of
Yep, okay, so I did the right thing.
of the rapt agony.
Y'all have no idea how vindicated I feel.
And in this way, you inflict the greatest of all wounds upon her. The wound to the soul. The greatest of all wounds.
Sounds kind of dirty, though. Which doesn't surprise me because, you know, Koth here is trying to give me the art of life drain. And I say Koth, which is kind of funny because we had like that black abyss-like feature appear around him. But honestly, I would say like the male aspect of his voice does literally remind me of Koth. So I was just thinking that when the screen turned black as well. So it was just kind of serendipitous how that worked out.
With this heart, you will awaken the true guilt of your sword, enabling you to pierce the hearts shrouded by the miracle's veil. Cast off the chains from the soul whose profession of faith, engraved on her helmet, is the truest, most righteous, and unwavering of all.
So her soul is engraved on her helmet.
The soul of Chrysanta, of the rapt agony.
Rapt agony.
And in this way, you will inflict the greatest of all wounds upon her. The greatest.
You know, that's kind of funny, rapt agony, because this kind of can make a pun in English, because there's wrapped as in like physically wrapped or swaddled with something, and then there's wrapped as in like rapture. So I don't necessarily think that was intended, but I just think that's like a really neat idea in and of itself.
The visage. At times during the...
Okay, so it's the same. Let's go ahead and read this dirty thing. Dang, so we still need 4 hearts? Holy crap. All right. The true core of the guilty blade, hijacked before the very birth of the sword. It transforms the tool into a weapon that can challenge the intentions of the powers that created it, completing the blade forever, and increases the sword's strength, making it able to fulfill its true purpose. Her sword is covered with that red string? That's true. The apodictic heart of Mea Culpa will unlock the final form of the sword, meaning it cannot be equipped with any other hearts. Are you sure you want to equip it? I'm actually not sure if I want to equip it, because I have all these other heart slots which I haven't unlocked. But I'm assuming that stuff might be DLC type stuff. So if anybody in the chat is familiar with the DLC, can y'all tell me if these 4 slots are things that I can get in New Game 0, or is this like a New Game Plus feature? Put that thing on, please. Y'all are losing your minds. No, we're never going to do it now. Now just let me know like if I can actually access that stuff or not. Because that'd be really messed up if they show you that option which you can't grab. Like, I guess the only thing else that I would do would be to retraverse the world with a little dingling hand. Oh god, that sounds a lot worse when you say it out loud like that, doesn't it? Equipping the heart locks into this path. Don't screw out now. I mean, I just want to know, because... So, I'll eventually do this path, but I want to know... Since this is a point of no return, if there's other hearts that I could at least see their effects of. Because it would suck to not be able to appreciate what they put in the game. Because I got a little ahead of myself. Because keep in mind, I still don't actually have all the skeletal remains yet, so there is enough reason to continue. How many hearts do I have? I have... Oh yeah, I need to go visit the baby. So I'll do that first regardless. 3, 6, 7. 7 out of 11. Where's the babby? He was down here. Oh, right. So we'll go to the right and then down. And then left. I'm probably going to check those hearts in New Game Plus anyway. I don't know if I'm going to play New Game Plus because we still have Blasphemous 2 to play. Alright, well, mildly, thank you so much. Play Blasphemous, don't be Blasphemous tonight. Alright, thank you. You take care. The wiki is showing 11 in total for new game. Dang it. The only things that I'm missing are Easter egg type stuff. You think it turned out pretty well? So I'm going to go down there and then that way. Maybe we'll get like another heart from the cherubs. I forgot what was underneath that abyss. I was like, wait, what is this? This is an abyss. At least one is in New Game Plus. One is New Game Plus DLC. Okay. Whoopsies. Dang it. I'm going to have to fight the big thing, aren't I? Nope. Okay. I'm jumping too high. It's throwing me off. That was not me jumping too high. I will admit my terribleness on that one. Dang it. That's just my impatience. There's one illusory wall that disappears only with a charged attack. Good luck finding that. Oh, wow. I don't mind that as a spoiler. That's kind of messed up. Found it. Oh my god, I literally found it. We got Shovel Knight. I ever figure out those bloody footprints? I don't think so. I thought the bloody footprints were a reference to Gara. And Gara is what I call the bloody sand thing that I use. I don't know all these references. I feel like I only actually recognize Shovel Knight. I guess I could potentially see that being a Dark Souls reference because of the lion shield, but I mean that's just kind of a generic coat of arms emblem. Obviously that looks like a Big Mac. There you go.
Joyful are your returning steps. You have found all of my brothers imprisoned by the miracle. Now that they are free, they will be able to protect all souls in penance, as well as your own. Come closer, and take this piece of moon. With it, one of my holy brethren will join you whenever necessary.
I forgot the baby had a gold face, and he's the first child, and he's telling us this protects us from the miracle? This is certainly making me lean more toward the side of our evil tree friend, X-Death.
Contrite to be the heart, penitent one in good fortune.
You've acquired Campaniliero of... I didn't read it all. You remember me finding them and commenting on the blood on the floor? Maybe. Alright. Campaniliero to the sons of the Aurora. Ancient chant to the moon that calls for the aid of her offspring. Summons a group of cherubs that fly by the penitent one's side, attacking nearby enemies. So I'm also missing a lot of miracles. We are on our knees, to the ground we look, but if you name us aloud, we'll march in procession to your dawn of punishment, hoping for your exculpation. We are on our knees, to the ground we look, but if your hand rises up, we'll march in procession to your dawn of punishment, hoping for your exculpation. Exculpation. All right, Bill, you have a good one, and thanks for dropping by as always. Take care. So now, where do I want to go? I guess I could double check this area. Wasn't there a door in this spot that I didn't know how to open? Maybe I figured it out later. Felt like it was there. Anyway. What did I just hit? Oh no. I was a little bit too careless. And I don't think I saved at that thing. Because like, I'm not really going to stick around here. Okay, I did out of habit. So it only takes 2 hits for that. Oh wait, we also had that room that had like nothing in it. But those paintings. Severed hand. Well, this is a slashed hand. Maybe this is... Nope. Yeah, the middle hand is showing stigmata. If you can call it that. You were thinking about mentioning this room? Got that one on. Wax balls? Oh, so you actually have to equip those things? I guess that makes sense. I guess, yeah, I'm not used to that kind of mechanic, I suppose. We actually need to equip these things. So... a stigmata would be the thorn, which is like... No, I'm thinking of something else. Oh, maybe this? Oh, I already have that equipped though. Coagulated ink, sacred smoke. Wait, these moved. Oh, so I can just screw around. Literally put them on one by one if I have it. Do I even have the right thing for this? Maybe not. Okay. Stigmata's Catholic lore, the wounds of Jesus. You actually haven't played this game? Hey, 2-hit, welcome back in. Now, I know what stigmata are. I just don't know what in my inventory corresponds to that right now. Holy cremation. Frozen olive, hollow pearl. Maybe a cross of some sort, or like being nailed to something. I feel like the thorn symbol should have worked. Anything? I still have the gnawed iron thing on. Need marked by guilt? Hollow. I don't know. Nope. You don't think it's a Stigmata reference? Protein Showdown, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. Let me take that one off. I don't think this would be it. Yeah, I almost feel like I don't have the last thing. I mean, I might. But if so, I'm drawing a blank on what it would be. The painting means to cut. Burnished alabaster. Didn't think that would be it. Oh wait, if this is supposed to be a reference to Jesus... Nope, okay, apparently not. Because feeds children with blood. Dang it. That was a good guess, I felt. Liquid gold. Passion. Dough. Alright, if you guys want to tell me this if I have it, that's fine. I don't want to waste too much more time on this. Something about the song that kind of reminds Two Hit of the Sealed Vessel Path of Pain song. Make yourself bleed? Oh, wait. Oh, so you use the miracle. I would not have expected that. Or not. Do I need the thorn heart? Do I have a thorn heart? Let me look at my mea culpa thing. Heart of Virtuous Pain. Holy Purge. Maybe this or that. No miracle to cut oneself. It regains fervor. Oh, right. That mechanic that I hate. Oh, okay. Forgot. Bro, I would not have figured that one out. Protein doesn't remember? Now you do. Thank you so much, Maese. Appreciate that. Molten Heart of Boiling Blood. Alright, so that's one of those hearts that I was missing. Sword cord, dry and slightly porous to the touch. It causes mea culpa to throb thirstily after every kill, transferring life force to its wearer, but reducing the amount of health recovered by bile vessels. That's pretty nice for exploration purposes. Alright, so that's kind of a neat little mechanic that I'll need to think about more when it comes to this game. I had that one on, and what else did I have on? Something else that was burned? Was it a physical damage thing? No, that was that. Two burned things. We've got the wooden wheel. Maybe it was this. Strength to swear. I could take that one off if I really want. Adds extra thrust in the air. Actually, I don't feel like I need this. We've got that one on. Attack speed when health is low. I guess I'll go with like maybe the dodge thing. Okay. care. I was trying to dash. The cooldown thing must be screwing me up. I wonder if I could permanently kill these kind of things. Alright, Mao, thanks, and you have a good night. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. So my bell still hasn't rung yet. Which, I guess I really shouldn't expect it to ring all the time. I don't remember what's here. Not too worried about this. Although maybe there's something around here. Dang it. I guess I could start doing that stupid rift stuff for our rose tattooed girl. Alright, Mal, you have a good night too. Oh, didn't mean that. Oh, so I can two-shot those now. Sweet. Oh, wow, I one-shot that? So that's that thing up there. I guess I'm not going to spend too much more time on this tonight, because there is too much more that I kind of want to explore. But maybe I'll start skipping over some of the stuff just to help speed things along, because this is the part where I feel like I'm not going to make a lot of headway unless I have very specific hints or just like look things up. So I might just like start looking up the heart things just so I know what they're all about. Because I think so far I've done pretty well as far as the exploration goes. And it really just requires a combing back through things with a fine-combed tooth. So I've already went through here. Man, I feel like I've been everywhere twice, though. It sucks. Alright, so before ending tonight's stream, I'm going to go visit Perpetua again. Because I think I've meant to do that like 3 times and have been forgetting every time. I don't think this is going to matter. Oh, I could also visit Estrus. Asbestos. It's interesting that she told us to go visit the Traitor. Feels good being able to one-shot those. And I could donate more to the church. I've donated 6,000 so far, so next would be 8,000. Resting place of the sister. Nah, she resting. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and visit Asbestos real quick. And see if he has anything different to say. Oh, and then I guess on the next stream, I'll also want to completely destroy all of the relic room things. I think I might have done that already. Anyway, I guess I'll worry about that tomorrow. So I got rid of that one, I know. Maybe I did. Okay, anyway. Still have the Gara thing on. Wait a second. I never got to the top of this place. I never got up there. I never got up here. Dang it, I guess I'll save it. Do you remember discovering that? My voice is very soothing? Thank you, I appreciate that.
Head for the library of the negated words and look for the key bearer.
Alright, well, I've done that. I've given it all to the key bearer. I've learned about the beast trader guy. Let me think about this. So I feel like I really do need to get back up here. I had complained that I felt like there should be more at the top left, but I felt like I couldn't do it. So maybe there's a hidden path. Or my other guess would be it all connects even higher somehow. But that doesn't really look like how the map is laid out. And what I mean by that is, wait, what's the other map? Oh, the fast travel map doesn't quite look like that. Will I play Blasphemous 2 after this? Yes, it's very good and the DLC's coming out soon. Yeah, I know the DLC's coming out in like 10 days now. I think Halloween, isn't it? So, I was on the fence before starting this game because I'd never played it before and I didn't know how much I'd enjoy it. But I've actually enjoyed myself quite a bit. Even though, obviously, like, sometimes it's a little bit of a slog looking back for the things you may have missed. Especially because I guess some of the stuff is hidden behind New Game Plus, which I don't really have any indication of like knowing how one is supposed to learn that other than just like trial and error, which I think is a little bit unfortunate, especially when they show us like hidden areas like Petrus, apparently. I guess I could try to revisit Petrus because I haven't really tried to go there in a minute, but I was told it was like a New Game Plus thing, so I'm not going to worry about it. I still feel like I'm probably missing something in Hondo, but anyway. Let's just go all the way up. This game has Petrus, something like that. It's got those mean old clerics who pretend to be doing good. This is where our guy was. Archdeacon Doofus. The funny thing is, there's times where I deliberately misspeak NPCs' names because I think it's funny. And then there's other times where I legitimately don't know and just say something stupid because it sounds close enough. And that's kind of one of those moments. So I'm going to keep moving on over to the left. Petrus is a regular must kill for you? When is the question? When is he a must kill? I really like the kind of somber atmosphere of this area. It does make me wish I could actually like visit what's going on in the courtyard and whatnot. They're like, Anakin, I hate you. That wall looks so fake. Real fake walls. You normally do it after the raiding crew goes into the catacombs. I think that's probably around when I would off-Petrus myself, yeah. This game made you want to go to Spain so badly? I mean, there's definitely some beautiful sights in Spain. I have not been myself, but I don't blame you. So, how did I miss this for so freaking long? I've looked at this map so much and I still managed to miss a straight up open door. I haven't double checked this entire area. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was weird. Oh, maybe it just didn't show up on the map before. Well, now I care about this secret a lot less than I did a moment ago. We're reaching backtrack levels that shouldn't be possible. I know, right? I mean, but this is just how I am, though. Like, a lot of people gave me crap for my Elden Ring, impressions for the DLC. Because like, hey, you didn't use the fragments. No wonder why you thought the game is hard. It's because I will literally avoid doing what I think I'm supposed to do for as long as I possibly can to explore things. And I didn't want to completely outlevel the DLC. And now you guys are getting a taste of it. And believe you me, if I was actually not on stream, this would have been a lot worse. It was hard with the fragments too, and you're seasoned Souls player. It's okay, man. Oh no, I'm not like all that salty. I just think like a lot of people missed the forest for the trees. They got really hung up on the fact that I said that I didn't use the fragments, and that I wasn't complaining about the damage as much as it was like a lot of the constant aggression of the boss attacks and the lack of a downtime between their attacks, which made it a lot harder to read when it was safe to try and punish their movesets, which made the DLC experience less fun for me than in previous FromSoft installments. Now, granted, I would admit that, you know, going with a fragmentless run for the majority of it did indeed make it more difficult, but I do enjoy the challenge, and I don't necessarily regret my decision. This will probably be like one of the last things I double check on tonight's stream, because I feel like I've done almost as much as I possibly could. And the weird thing is I didn't hear the bell ringing dinging at all going into that one room. And yeah, we've definitely been here. You 100% agree? Thank you. Yeah, maybe like now I should be more paranoid about these things. But how the hell do I get up there? Man, that's gonna bother me. Because there's no other way up anywhere. Alright guys, I think I lied. I'm gonna go down this shaft place to the right and look to see if there's any way I could potentially go to the left. You went and replayed Dark Souls 3 after that, and you think the Ring City is a better DLC because the bosses have windows to punish? Yeah, I feel like the Shadow of the Erdtree could have been a lot better if just a few things were tweaked very... Damn it. So this is kind of a bust. if they were tweaked very slightly here and there. Like, they didn't really need to tone down too much by any stretch of the imagination. Actually, I wonder if that's all related to these things. But yeah, I do think, like, if they gave 2 milliseconds and more between some boss attacks, that a lot of the fights would have felt a lot more fair than they ended up feeling. But I mean, with that being said, there were still definitely a lot of fights that I really enjoyed quite a bit. I really liked the meta fights. Rolano was really great, at least for Phase 1 for me. I wasn't too big of a fan of Phase 2. And I really liked Midra's fight. I don't remember if I said that one. And those are the ones that I enjoyed the most. Oh, and Gromina is okay, but I think she's very undertuned for that part of the game. But okay, folks. I've definitely backtracked way too much this stream. So thank you all for sticking through it. I think tomorrow I will not backtrack nearly as much. I might go through these crystal things. I'm not sure. I'm going to decide about that before coming back up here and equipping the final heart thing. So that's kind of what I will need to decide offline. I might just look up what the hearts are that I'm missing, and if they're New Game 0 or New Game Plus, because that'll also influence my decision. And I know this part I just fell through, so I'm not worried about that. But okay, we'll be going live again at the same time of 10 p.m. Standard Time, so hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.